How you live within yourself is the point. And right now, this pandemic, always this is the point, but this pandemic is bringing it up front, in front of everybody, to decide whether your life is important or your lifestyle is important. Our life we must protect with responsible and conscious behavior. Nothing about our life has changed, only our lifestyle is changing. Everybody is living and working in a box which is always at 70 degrees centigrade, 70 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. Everybody in controlled temperatures, in boxes, we are living. You may call it an apartment, you may call it an office, but it's actually a box. So now the virus is trying to change your lifestyle. Every one of you were complaining about, if you're working in Bangalore or Delhi, you are complaining every day your commuting was taking 1.5 to 2 hours of circus through the traffic. Now you're spared all that, so don't go on complaining endlessly. There is no need to complain. Only our lifestyle is changing. Our life we must protect with responsible and conscious behavior. Nothing about our life has changed, only our lifestyle is changing. But if you're misunderstanding your lifestyle as life, then of course you will suffer. So let us bring this sense to ourselves. What you wear, what you drive, where you live is not the point. How you live within yourself is the point. And right now, this pandemic, always this is the point, but this pandemic is bringing it up front, in front of everybody, to decide whether your life is important or your lifestyle is important. Lifestyle becomes important because we keep on living in comparison to somebody else, that you want to live little better than somebody else, you want to have more than somebody else, you want to be better in every way than somebody else around you. Let's leave this silly way of existence. Let's organize our lives in such a way that you're joyful, you're well, you're healthy, your family is joyful, people around you are joyful and well. This is life.
We are in a situation where we do not have the whole picture about the virus. When the necessary information is not available, one's intellect feels helpless and will trigger emotions of depression, helplessness, and frantic reactions. This is a time when it is most important that you keep your energies effervescent. If you're bursting with energy within you, then even if you have no intellectual understanding, you will do the right things with your system. It will function in a certain way.
So there is A variety, B variety and C variety. So is it the variety of virus which is making the difference? Or is it the state, the physical status and the health status of individual people which is making the difference? Is something that needs to be arrived at, which will give us a little better understanding of how to deal with ourselves. Who should go out, who should not go out, we should be able to determine this. Who will be vulnerable, who will not be vulnerable. I think this call and this understanding is very, very important. And also, all this joblessness that's going to happen, we should definitely look at how to minimize that. And everybody should learn to work with… we are largely living on pumpkin, are we? At least that's happening to me, I hope it's happening to you also. So, how to minimize our lifestyles so that everybody can have some kind of a job in terms of lowered salaries, so that instead of firing a whole lot of employees, everybody can go on 50% salary and everybody can have a job, and redirect this huge human resource into other dimensions of many things that are neglected, ecological aspects, policy aspects, various aspects of governance and variety of things in the world which have not been done. Now, when the markets are down, when other activity is down, I think this is the time to attend to it. But it's easier said than done, because reorganizing people, reorienting people, training them, getting them into activity is not going to be an easy thing. But we must do the difficult things, otherwise this may end up being too cruel to a whole lot of people whom virus did not even touch.
Namaskaram everyone. So we have an upcoming Ladakh yoga retreat. It is yoga and sightseeing. The module that we will be taking up is the Yogasanas module. It is a very subtle and powerful yoga module, and this comes from a 15,000-year-old science. This has transformed my life completely, and I can't wait for these tools to get to you. So please do join us. I look forward. See you soon.